Hi, I'm Brian Stann. I'm here with Bodybuilding.com. I'm a current middleweight fighter with the Ultimate Fighting Championship. I'm a Bodybuilding.com and Sparring Nutrition signed athlete. I spent 5 years in the United States Marine Corps as an infantry officer, where I was awarded a Silver Star for my actions and more so the actions of my platoon in Iraq. Today with Bodybuilding.com, I'm going to take you through my training, my nutritional, and my supplementation plan. Now, before we get started today, I'm going to take you guys through my transition from the military to mixed martial arts. I started training martial arts in the Marine Corps Martial Arts program. When I got back from my first tour in Iraq, I wanted to fight again. It was kind of my way and my release from all the stress and the things that I dealt with in combat. But I figured I might as well at least get paid for it. And I got my first chance at a pro fight, fought against a guy who was an All-American wrestler from University of Wisconsin, and knocked him out in the first round. That fight really catapulted me, and that's when I signed with World Extreme Cage Fighting, and that was kind of my stepping stone to eventually get signed by the UFC. The transition from military to martial arts for me really was just spiritual, and it was more about family. I started having children, and my family was growing, and me being gone all the time to combat really just wasn't in the best interest of my children. So I decided to get off active duty, and I started fighting full-time, and I haven't looked back. Now that you guys know a little bit more about me, my military career, and my fighting career, let's talk more now about my training and the training that helps me keep the energy and then fight in the cage. You know, my approach to the gym and my strength conditioning training is really all centered around my performance in the octagon. I have 3 different phases to my strength conditioning program depending on how far out from a fight I am. When I come into the gym, it's always a set workout. I never come in and say, okay, maybe I'll do a little bit of this, maybe I'll do a little bit of that. It's always going to be some kind of powerlifting, some kind of speed training, followed by some very explosive cardio that's really centered around getting my heart rate very, very high and then training me to recover that heart rate at a median level while I'm still doing some kind of aerobic activity, because that's like a fight. It takes a work ethic like this for 6 days a week for at least 2 months before a fight. I'm going to do a lot of pad work, striking work with my kickboxing coach, a very high intensity cardio workout. And then I move into more grappling where we'll drill for about 30 minutes and then we'll do live grappling for about 5 5-minute rounds at night. Tuesday is very, very heavy sparring. I'm going to do anywhere from 3 to 5 5-minute rounds. After I do about 30 minutes of drills to warm up, each round is going to be with a new, fresh opponent that goes in there to mimic my upcoming opponent. And I'm out there to execute my strategy, but also go as hard as I can so that I hit that wall, learn how to face exhaustion, and still be able to fight when my body feels like it's completely depleted. After that, it's really centered around power. So I'm going to do power cleans, single arm snatch, weighted pull-ups, explosive push-ups, walking lunges, a lot of sled pushes and sled pulls on our turf. And my coach absolutely wants to know how many reps with what kind of weight I'm performing. We want to make sure that as I go through this training camp, I'm not overtraining and I'm actually getting stronger. Not just in better shape, but I'm getting stronger, more powerful, and faster. So everything's going to be measured by weight, by speed, and by time. On Thursdays where I do my circuit training, everything's measured by how many repetitions did I get in 30 seconds or how many repetitions did I get in a minute. How long did it take me to complete a circuit? We'll pick anywhere from 4 to 15 different exercises. We're going to do them for time, max repetition in that time, usually 30 seconds to a minute. And we'll go through and do anywhere from 5 to 8-minute rounds of all those exercises. Can I do it under 6 minutes? Can I do it under 5 minutes? Now we can really measure what kind of shape I'm getting in. Fridays are a special day where the team will come in the mornings and we do our grappling and submission grappling training, followed by some kind of very high intensity altitude run outside. We'll either go to the peak of the Sandia Mountains in Albuquerque at 12,000 feet and do stairs and do a long distance hill run, or we'll go to the sand dunes. If 15 is high, the highest you can go on a treadmill, imagine a 30 incline. This cardio really isn't designed around the sport of mixed martial arts. It's really designed around the mental side of mixed martial arts. You will get so tired that you want to look at your coaches and just say, I'm done. It's all about getting comfortable in that ultimate state of exhaustion so that when you get there in the fight, you're used to it. And we don't lose fights in the 3rd round, we win fights in the 3rd round. One of the things I like to do is I like to set goals. before I go into every single workout, I try and think about 3 things that I know I need to work on. I set those goals and I establish my workout to those goals, and then when I finish my workout, I ask myself, did I work on the things I came here to work on? That way I know I didn't just come in, I know I'm tired from all the training I do and just kind of go through the motions in today's workout. If you're disciplined in the gym, you care about your physical fitness, you care about your health, and you want a better physique, people that do those types of things are the same people who care about their job performance, who care about how good a parent they are, who care how good of a wife or a spouse they are. I think it's very important that you really care about physical fitness, because the people that I know, both in athletics, in business, and in life, that are really talented and motivated at those things are the same people that are really talented and motivated about their own personal fitness. They care. That discipline that you get from being physically fit and having a great physique, it bleeds over into other aspects of your life. For my full training plan, check out the page below. Now that you guys know more about my training, how I make my weight all the way down to 185, how I keep my physique, and how I get ready to fight in the octagon, let's take a little bit more of a look at my nutritional side that really is the secret behind being able to train with such high volume and high intensity. Nutrition for me is paramount. There is no way an athlete can perform the way I'm performing or trying to perform in this sport without nutrition. In fact, my weekly diets are actually posted on an Excel spreadsheet given to me, and I have to follow them in very much detail. I'm eating at least 8 meals a day, keep my metabolism active. When I'm training 3 or 4 times a day, I need a lot of calories to get in there, but it's got to be the right calories so that I lose enough weight to make the weight I'm fighting at. You know, a typical nutrition day for me is wake up and I'll immediately take a protein shake just because my body still could be catabolic from the evening before. About an hour later, I'll have a high-fat meal, usually all-natural peanut butter, because I'm getting ready to train. As soon as training's over, I take a shake that's full of protein and really good carbohydrates that help recover my glycogen and my energy source for the next workout. From there, I'll eat a meal that usually consists of some kind of fish. Normally salmon is what I prefer. Maybe a little bit of gluten-free bread, and then high vegetables, high greens. An hour after that, I'll take a shake that's multivitamin and greens to help lower my acidity levels, flush my body with antioxidants, and get me ready to fight. Then I'll take another high-fat workout, usually a scoopful of all-natural peanut butter. I'll take some protein, and then get ready for my next workout. My next meal in between workouts will usually be just something really quick, some kind of eggs, egg whites, a little bit of fat, a little bit of gluten-free carbohydrates. That's it, and I'm working out again. As soon as I finish that workout, I'm taking another protein shake and another carbohydrate shake to replace my glycogen stores. At night, when I cook my largest meal, usually I call it my plate of protein. I don't have any carbohydrates late at night just because I cut a lot of weight. So I'm looking for really good proteins like chicken, fish, turkey, no red meats, lots of vegetables, lots of vitamins. And then before I go to bed, I'll make a huge egg white omelet with chicken and turkey in it. Maybe if I'm really doing well with my weight, I'll have some turkey bacon just for some flavor, followed by a protein shake an hour later before I go to bed. My diet, it really is a lifestyle. When you start eating healthy like I eat healthy to perform, you feel better. I have more energy throughout the day. When I come home from training all day, I'm not depleted and have to lay on my couch. I'm on the floor playing with my kids. It's time for me to be a father. So for me, even in between fights, I love to eat healthy, because once you start getting great results and you feel great and you start looking good, you get addicted to it. And it becomes that lifestyle. You know, when your wife looks at you differently and because you're looking that good and you're feeling better, your kids are happy because you can play with them all day, that becomes addicting and it becomes your life. You're just always that way. Now that you guys know more about my nutritional program and why it's paramount to sustaining the high level and high intensity workouts I do, let's talk more about my supplementation. For my full nutrition plan, check out the page below. Supplementation, very much like nutrition, is so paramount for me to perform at the levels I need to perform. I'm a professional athlete. This is my job. If my body cannot function at the levels I need it to function at, I'm going to lose, and I'll no longer be able to do this anymore. Supplements are the things that my diet's just not giving me. And what they do is they're performance enhancers. They really are. They're things that I can't get in the foods that I eat every single day, and these are things that I absolutely need for all the high intensity workouts I'm doing. Things like glutamine, things like protein shakes, things like recovery shakes for my glycogen stores. These things are essential in my training program. My supplementation is very detailed. I need the right kind of multivitamins, amino acids, beta-alanine, and protein and carbohydrates to recover from all these demanding workouts. You know, for people out there who are afraid to take supplements, they need to realize that this is an industry with so much research behind it. It is proven that these supplements can help you reach your fitness goals. And it's important. It's important not only to get in better shape, but also to feel better, to be healthier, which is important to everybody. Whether you're a professional athlete, whether you're just a business person, a regular professional, or you're a parent, or you're a teenager. It's essential, and I think it's a key ingredient in your overall nutritional program. It's really important to do your research, make sure you know who the brands are, and research the prices as well. There's places where you can get things much, much cheaper, but make sure you educate yourself on the products, what's inside them, and what they can do for you, and then read testimonials. See what other people like you, who are normal people trying to do certain goals, what they think of each of these products before you go out and spend your money on them. While I was serving overseas in Iraq, it was difficult, to maintain a physique, to get the right kind of nutrition, without a doubt. One of the things we all did was we would usually request from our families back home, please, don't send me a toothbrush, don't send me deodorant, I have that. Give me some supplements. Protein bars were great. We'd shove them in our pockets, so in the middle of a patrol, we could take something and get some calories in us. Because when you're in that kind of heat, and that kind of terrain, patrolling with all that weight on you, you are burning so many calories that your body could go catabolic on you very quickly. So multivitamins, amino acids, protein shakes, protein bars, you can get very easy, readily made tuna fish, meats, things like that in small packets that can help you maintain your nutrition while you're out there. Now that you guys know more about my training, nutrition, and supplementation, and you've listened to all my plans and progress, go ahead, make your own plan. It's your turn now. You've established your goals. Have a plan for your fitness, for your workouts. Get in the gym and see the results. Feel better, live your life better, have more success, and get the physique you guys want. To find out more about me or ask me a personal question, check out my Body Space page. My username is Brian Stann. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions or give you some motivation. For more content like this, check out Bodybuilding.com.